What's up, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So check it out. We are down on the day right now on Palantir about 0.75%, but we were down even more this morning. I mean, at one point, I think we were down like 6% on the stock. We collapsed right out of the open, or right out of the gate. We got down to $149 a share. Then we saw about a 6% rally to where we are now. But I want to break down, guys, on the charts what I'm seeing, which, well, it's not looking so pretty for the bulls, at least in the very short term. I want to break down what I'm noticing right now. So guys, pay attention, hit the like button, subscribe, do your own research. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. Check out all the links down below. Of course, stay hydrated. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and let's dive into it now. So Palantir is down on the day. You guys can see about 0.6, now 0.5%, but at one point, like I said, it was worse. We were down over 6%. We were getting destroyed, right? So at this point, if I pull the charts out a little bit, we're noticing we're taking the lows out from the last couple of trading days. Well, we did this morning. Now we've recovered, which is nice. We're still down though, but we took the lows out from Friday and Thursday. And now we can see we're still in a downtrend on this 30-minute chart. In other words, we're still making these lower highs, even though we're slightly breaking out of these moving averages, not fully, but we're slightly doing that, which is, I guess, good in the very short term. But still, man, on the 1-hour chart, come on, we're not fully breaking out. And when I'm pulling up, or when I pull up this 4-hour chart, you guys are going to notice something. You're going to notice something. We're under both moving averages. That's number one. Number two, we have a death cross looming. You guys see that death cross looming right here? The 50 is about to cross under the 180 SMA. And on top of that, number three, we have a head and shoulders. Do you guys see this right here? We have a clear head and shoulders in the making. And as of now, we're struggling at this neckline. You can see right here the neckline, if I draw it out, is right at about $163 a share. We're struggling to break out of there. And again, we're under the moving averages. And again, there's a death cross looming. So this is not the best setup right now for the bulls. But for all we know, we might get a catalyst tomorrow that breaks us out to 170 for all we know. But as of now, the way things stand, things are not looking the best for Palantir in the short term. Obviously, when in doubt, zoom out. We're up a lot, blah, blah, blah. But if we're looking at the very short term, you can make an argument we might be going lower based on the charts, based on what I just said in the last minute pretty much. So that's a quick rundown here. So pretty much, guys, what I'm doing, I'm not buying Palantir right now. Keyword or key phrase or whatever is right now. We'll see if it goes lower. If this head and shoulders plays out and we somehow find ourselves down to, let's say, $145, honestly, even then I wouldn't buy. But that would be the next gap to fill down. Let's say we go to 145. Let's say that breaks and we fill the gap down to 130 towards the 120s, high 120s. All right, at that point, sure, I would consider adding. But as of now, when we're in between, or as long as we're in between, which I feel like it might be a while here, guys, but as long as we're in between 146 to about 160-ish, I'm probably just going to hold. And of course, if we start breaking out again, I'm definitely going to hold. I'm not going to buy more until the breakout. But if we gap down here, fill it down, fill the gap down to 130, 125, all right, at that point, sure, I would consider buying more. But we're not there yet. The reality is we're not there yet. And guess what? What does that mean, guys? We got to be patient. We have to wait. And that's the thing with the stock market. The biggest misconception is in the stock market, especially when you're starting off, guys, as a trader, investor, whatever you want to call yourself, right? The biggest misconception is more is better. More trading is better. More moves, more buys, more sells, more action is better in the stock market. And that's not true. I've been doing it now for like 10 years. The less is better. That's the reality. Less is better. Less trades, more calculated trades, more calculated investments. That's the way to do it. because it really makes you look through what you're going to buy with a fine-tooth comb, if you will, and it really makes you sit and think hard before you make a decision. If you're just buying any old stock that you see, you're just going to screw yourself over. But if you have a process, if you have if you put more thought into it, take some more time, you're gonna avoid a lot of bad moves, a lot of bad trades you would have made if you were just throwing a million darts at a dartboard. But anyway, Palantir, that's what I'm noticing. Head and shoulders, kind of in the making. I'm just waiting. I'm being patient with it right now. I'm holding though. I'm holding on, and I'm not selling. Let me make that clear. I'm not selling any shares right now. So that's a quick rundown on Palantir. And look, guys, the overall market is not doing much today. The S&P, looking at SPY's down about 80 cents. Not much. QQQ's down, or actually up 30 cents. Not much at all there either. And it looks like the Dow's down about 250 points. And the Russell is down about 12 points, which equates to about 0.5%, which is what the Dow's down, 0.5% as well. So markets are not looking too hot, but like I said in my last video, guys, who cares? We had a crazy day on Friday. We had a massive green day on Friday. All we're seeing right now is a little, slight, healthy pullback. That's all this is. It's nothing. It's not even, honestly, it's not even a pullback. It's just a cool off before maybe going up more later this week. Time will tell. We shall see. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, guys. We'll be doing a lot more content here. But that's that for the indexes. Now let me show you some other stocks. Tesla, pay attention here, guys. It's breaking out. Tesla is breaking out of the wedge on this 4-hour chart, which, I mean, at this point, we've been in this wedge for months. I mean, Tesla, there's a reason why I haven't covered the stock in a while. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I've covered Tesla stock on the channel. This has to be the longest Tesla drought on the channel, guys. But man, it's because it's been in a wedge and it hasn't been doing anything. And it seems like Elon's kind of, I mean, he's always in the news, but it's been less hectic with Elon. Looks like now it's more Trump going at it with Powell instead of Trump going at it with Elon like it was a couple months ago. But either way, Tesla is now that things, you notice that? Isn't that interesting? Things are slowing down in terms of Elon being super hated in the news all the time. I'm sure he's still hated by some people, but things are slowing down. He's still in the spotlight, but maybe not as much as he was a couple months ago. And you notice what's happening here, guys? Tesla is subtly starting to break out. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing this? He's not with Doge anymore. He's focusing more on Tesla. And slowly but surely, Tesla's been making higher lows subtly since the beginning of June. Almost 3 months now. It's been making these higher lows, and now we're starting to rip out of the wedge. We're breaking out of the wedge right now. And at this point, I mentioned this, the last time we covered Tesla. I remember I was saying, guys, 340, watch out for it. And now we're taking 340 out, and we're taking the wedge out alongside of that. So I think we could rip towards 360 in the short term, followed by about 370, which is the not the all-time high, obviously, but the high here from about 3 months ago, end of May. We hit about, what was that? 368, so that could be where we go. But yeah, I like the way Tesla's setting up here, man. TSLA, Elon made the right move. I mean, he's still obviously in the spotlight. He's still going to do dumb crap. He's still going to, say some dumb, stupid BS that's going to cause the stock to tank. But as of now, the stock's slowly starting to move. That's the reality. It's starting to move. And it could go to 360, 370 fast. We've seen it time and time again. So keep that in mind. I'm putting it on your radar right now, guys. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the email stock newsletter. It's free. Check out my Patreon for my portfolio updates. All the links are right down below, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.